This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Wednesday, May 31st, 2023. I'm Gary Dick. An average of nearly 5 million viewers tuned in Sunday afternoon for the Indianapolis 500 broadcast, a 2% uptick in audience following a 2022 showing that ranked among the lowest in the race's history. This year's Indy 500 attracted 4.92 million viewers on NBC and its Peacock streaming platform. Sunday's race delivered a 13 share on TV, the best for the Indy 500 in 15 years. NBC also reports it was the most watched Sunday afternoon program on the broadcast network in nearly a year, since the final round of the U.S. Open in June of last year. This year's Indianapolis 500 also saw a near-record crowd of more than 325,000 fans and a record payout for winner Joseph Newgarden. But history was also made at the IU Health Emergency Medical Center at IMS. Dr. Julia Visor became the first female to serve as chief medical advisor at the Speedway and the NTT IndyCar Series.
Still gives me goosebumps thinking about how big of a city this becomes. We have routinely 300,000 people and plus. So think about a city of that size. What kind of medical emergencies or even basic trauma emergencies will you have? And we have ability to evaluate them, start treatment, start resuscitation, stabilize them, and get them transported to definitive care very rapidly. For our drivers, we have X-ray and ultrasound capabilities. For the general population, we also have ultrasound capabilities. We have some of the best physicians, nurses, and physical therapists coming here year after year providing care.
A fourth-generation company that operates two large cold storage facilities in central Indiana is under new ownership. South Dakota-based Vertical Cold Storage announced Tuesday it has acquired MW Cold in Indianapolis, though financial terms are not being disclosed. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Get ready, West Central Indiana. We're headed your way. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the inaugural Engage West Central Indiana event, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Tuesday, June 20th at Holman Center at Indiana State University. We'll be diving into talent, education, and other issues shaping the regional economy. More at ibj.com/engage. Purdue University will receive a $5 million grant from Indianapolis-based Lilly Endowment to its Military Family Research Institute for the next 3 years of research and outreach to better the lives of active military veterans and their families. The institute looks to use the funding to strengthen its relationships with community organizations and further build the resilience of families it serves. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has announced grants totaling more than $8 million to expedite the assessment and cleanup of brownfield sites from President Biden's Investing in America agenda. The EPA has selected 8 communities in Indiana to receive funding. The 2 largest grants of nearly $1 million each awarded to the cities of Indianapolis and Huntington. A Bloomington startup competition has awarded 2 Indianapolis companies, one improving the chances of in vitro fertilization for animals and another using AI to improve clothing resale, with investments to boost the innovative Indiana company's growth and ability to become industry leaders. The Mill, a Bloomington-based nonprofit providing entrepreneurship resources, holds the biannual Crossroads Pitch Competition, one of the largest in the state of Indiana. Everywhere took home the pre-seed honor and a $10,000 investment, while Repro Health Technologies was the seed awardee, receiving $20,000. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.